Today's video is for those who wish to sponsor themselves abroad. So if you're a skilled migrant finding it difficult to find a job abroad, then this video is for you. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is Faith Ojane, and on this channel I talk about ways you can travel and settle abroad. If this is the kind of content you like, then hit the subscribe button to join the family. So without saying so much, let's get started. Currently, Portugal is dealing with labor shortage in several sectors, and they've launched a new 120-day temporary visa. This visa allows you to move to Portugal to search for a job. If you do not find a job in your first 6 months in Portugal, you may be able to extend the visa. So for you to be able to extend the visa, you need to demonstrate to the Portugal government that you've been actively looking for a job in the country, and you have to show proof of jobs you've submitted, interviews you've done, and all of that. Then you will have a chance of extending it for another 60 days. In total, you can spend up to 6 months on this visa. This visa is called the job seeker visa. So once you're able to get a job, then you can now switch your visa to a work permit. But you need to know that while you're on this visa, you cannot work. You can't even take full-time job or part-time job. This visa is mainly to help you move to the country to search for jobs, and when you're able to get the job, you can then switch to a work visa. Portugal has several visa for workers, so if you want to know the options for Portugal visa, I'll leave the link to the Portugal immigration website in my description box below, so you can check the options that are available for you. For the purpose of this video, I'll only focus on the job seeker visa. So who are eligible? Everybody is eligible from any national. There is no age limit, there is no restrictions, and there's no English requirement, there's no experience required. So wherever you are, whichever national you are, you can actually apply for the job seeker visa and you can move to Portugal to search for jobs. Now, the problem would be the language barrier. If you stay in the major cities in Portugal, let's say Lisbon for instance, they have a lot of migrants, so majority of people in that city speak English language. But again, it will be beneficial if you're able to learn Portuguese. That will help you to integrate more. But there are job sectors that you do not require know how to speak Portuguese. But if you're looking for jobs in sectors that require you to speak to the public, you will need to know how to speak their language. So I'm going to be listing some of the shortage occupations in this video, because you need to know if your current occupation falls under the shortage occupation. Some of the shortage occupation in Portugal are IT, information and communication technologies, that's IT engineers, metal workers, health sector doctors and specialists, tourism, hotel and restaurant sectors, agriculture, construction like plumbers, electricians and other skilled workers, seasonal employer, particularly fruit and vegetable pickers, call center, business support center. When I saw this as part of the shortage occupation, I'm like, are you for real? That is to say, they have job for everyone. So if you're into call center, customer service, you are needed in Portugal because you are on the shortage occupation list. So another good thing about the call center, you might be thinking, oh, if I don't know how to speak Portuguese, I might not be able to work in the call center. Here is what it's boldly written on the website. Said it may not be necessary to have a knowledge of Portuguese to work in business support center and shared service center. Generally speaking, the working language is a native language and or English language. But in other positions, Portuguese language are essential, particularly in positions requiring contact with the public. Knowledge of other languages such as English, Spanish, French or German may be an advantage. The good thing is, once you are able to get a job and you get a permanent resident in Portugal, you have access to a lot of countries. It will be easier for you to migrate to other country of your choice. I'll leave the list of the shortage occupation in my description box below. The next question is, how can I find a job? Even if you're able to move to Portugal on a job seeker visa, how are you going to find jobs? Where are you going to search? How are you going to get started? Don't worry, I got you covered. I'm the queen of resources. There are a list of agencies that will help you find job in Portugal. Even if you've not moved to Portugal yet, you can still search for jobs in Portugal, jobs that can sponsor your work permit. So if you're lucky and you find a job in your home country and the company is willing to sponsor you. Remember, you need to find a job with a sponsored employer, an employer that have the license to sponsor you from overseas. So once you get the employer, then you can now move to Portugal. But if you're going via the job seeker visa, you do not need to have a job, you do not need sponsorship, you do not need anything. You just need to apply for the visa. If you succeed in getting the visa, you can just move to Portugal. But when you get to Portugal, you need to register with job centers. These employment agencies or services, they help you to find jobs. They have different employment agencies and websites where you can search for jobs when you get to Portugal. So I'm going to leave the link of all the websites where you can search for jobs when you get to Portugal. And also, if you're not yet in Portugal, if you're overseas, you're in your home country, I'm also going to leave websites where you can find jobs in Portugal that can sponsor your visa to Portugal. Some of the links you need to register, and also please remember to use Google Chrome so you can translate to English. Some of the websites are not in English, so you need to register. The eligibility, people who qualify to register are there, so you need to choose your national, you need to choose which category you fall under, because they have different categories. So they have for people who are already in Portugal who have a visa, or for their resident. Then they have for international job seeker. So you need to pick your own category as an international job seeker and register with them. Then you start your process. So I'll leave the link of all the sites you can register to start your job search. So you can start from now while you apply for your visa. So I mean, this is all the information I have. If you want to know more about Portugal visa options available for you, that is for skilled migrants, I will leave the link down below. Also, if you're an entrepreneur or you want to migrate to Portugal, there are visa options for you. If you're into culture, there's also visa for you. If you work in tech, there's a specific visa for those in tech. So all those visa options, I'm going to leave them in my description box below so you can check it out. And I also leave the Portugal government immigration website so you can go and see the visa options available there for you. But if you'd like me to make more videos elaborating more on Portugal immigration, leave a comment down below and I will definitely make another video. Remember, I am not an immigration advisor, neither am I a consultant. So this information was gotten via research directly from the Portugal immigration website. You can also do your findings and research as well. I'll leave the link of all of this information down below so you can find access to it. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. If this video was helpful, give it a thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I would like to know your thoughts in the comment section. Are you considering Portugal right now? Anyway, do not go anywhere. You need to subscribe because there's another latest information. I mean, I can't keep up right now. You guys need to stay subscribed because there are newer information coming up, easier pathway for you to travel abroad. I mean, this year 2022/2023, you're definitely going to move abroad. And guys, I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye. In the shadows, my enemies will think that